Hey guys, welcome to Stingray's garden, and it's June 3rd, and we're gonna walk around. We got some new plants and updates, so we're gonna take a look around and see what's growing, what's cooking at the Stingray garden. Okay guys, I got some bromeliads, bromeliads growing here, and we got the hallelujahs and the reds and the lipstick tips, and right here we have a red pineapple, and I just wanted to show you what's happening here. So I didn't get my green pineapples yet, but there's a red one. So we'll see what happens with that. And these are the mango trees that I propped back up after the hurricane, and they're filling in real nice. And there's another one back there, but still getting a lot of sun. All these branches that came down, it's starting to grow some of it back, but I'll show you what I had to do. And here's my albino red pineapples. I've been growing these for over a year now, and haven't got a pineapple yet, but they look really healthy. That's one of them. And I got two more over here. Here's a small one, and here's a nice healthy one right here. So it's your albino red pineapple. Now I would call this a green emerald. That's a new plant I just recently got, like last year, but I don't know if I ever showed it to anybody. And over here we got my alocasia albo, and look at all the pups I get. And they are getting a lot of sun here. This tree's starting to fill out now with fruit and everything, so these two palm trees, so we should be getting more shade, but the albino parts of the leaves are what's drying out, so we'll see what happens there. Now here's something different. These don't grow in Florida, and I started growing dandelions from seeds I bought, and I used them a couple of times already in salads, and some of the seeds that were from the flowers, I stuck them in the ground, and now I'm getting more. So can't find dandelions in Southwest Florida where I am, so I'm growing my own. And this is a vanilla orchid. So one day we might get some vanilla beans, and it's growing from there, and I stuck it in another pot, and it's pretty healthy. And I got tomatoes growing. Here's a coral plant, more tomatoes, and this is a crassinervarium, and it's just starting to come back. You see the petioles have the fuzzy petioles, and after the hurricane and the cold couple of days we had, I thought it was a goner, and it is coming back, so I'm happy I didn't lose it. And we got the mini monsteras. Now, this is compost portum, I believe, and I just had it growing next to the tree, and I put one branch, I put some compost on top of it, and then look what happened. It rooted into the palm tree, and we'll come around here and I'll show you. Look how big these leaves are on a compost portum or philodendron, and somebody brought me a cutting of this, and just wow. And here we have a red emerald, and you see how big this guy's getting, and beautiful red petioles, and really nice. And here's a golden pothos here that just came up. I don't know where it came from, but there it is. And it's starting to get big too. And as you can see, it's rooted in there. Okay, let's walk around. Here's some bamboo, some fire orchids, and here's a rare philodendron here. I'll put the name in the description. Can't think of it right now, but wow, I got lots of them. And beautiful plant. And check out these elbow monsteras here. And this is a hurricane leaf here. And they're just growing all over the place. And then they revert back, so I'm not really a big fan. And that leaf there is a Epri Premium Pinatum, and man, that leaf's like almost 3 feet long. And we just got another one there to the left of it, just unfurled like a day or two ago. And you see how it's just growing up the tree, and you can see there's a lot of white down there. That's where it started from. Now I want to show you this other elbow I got. Look at these leaves. Who's honking? Look at these leaves. And okay, here's the new one unfurling. Where were I? And okay, so we do have some white. Still got white in it. And this is the latest unfurling leaf, and there is some white on the bottom too. So, and if we go back here, you can see more white. Okay, let me back out of here. And we got alocasias all over the place, and anthuriums. Now, this stump here was a tree, and blew away, so I'm trying. It's a wax myrtle, and all of these branches are coming out of the stump. So I'm starting to get some shade back, and you can see over here I put a fiddle leaf fig and some other stuff trying to get more shade, and this mango is starting to grow back. It was laying down, and I propped it back up, and it's starting to get. And even though I chopped all the branches off, look guys, I got some mangoes. So it didn't give up on me. And here we got. Oh, and I got this plant here, and it's really spread out. It's giving me some nice shade here, and it's a Chinese fan palm. So I put it right in the middle here, give me some shade. And I also put this umbrella because you see this leaf on my Jose Bono was totally burning, and it won't even unfurl now. So let's see, what did I do? I want to make it bigger. There we go. And we got some Thai constellations in here, and this is my latest leaf here. And we've got some spaths developing. Right, here's this on the Jose Bono. There's another one there. And painted ladies, crotons. We got glad hands philodendron. And I was told this is a radiatum, but this is a new plant, and it's got the red petioles, and I'll put the name of it, but it's not a radiatum. But boy, it's taken off. Look at that new leaf coming. And we got a Bialetti, and I'm happy. Look, I just got this leaf, and I got another one right behind it. That's a good deal right there. And I put these little flower pots, and I got Rios coming out of it. And would you look at this Rio, guys? It is. Yep. That thing is humongous. And look at some of these leaves on it. And I was watching a video once, and they were saying how the Rio doesn't grow as heartily as the Brazil. Not in my book. I got a Brazil over here, I think. I believe that's a Brazil. But the Rio is, in my estimation, much more hardier. And here's some pups from the Alocasia albos. I don't know if you can. Half moons. We got really nice ones here. And here is your giant philodendrons, and I just got these, and I can't think of the name, but my goodness. And I made 2 plants out of it immediately. When I got it, it was burnt already. He had them in the sun, but they're doing just fine right under these trees. And I got a new leaf unfurling here, and this is a new leaf. It never even drooped after I cut it into two. And here's a plant I just made today, and I didn't water it right away because I didn't want the cut to I wanted to callus a little, and I just watered it before, and it's already picking up, and it only had like one root on it, so it's gonna do fine. The leaf was drooping, and now it's already picking up. And I made 3 plants out of that little stump I had. Here's a ring of fire, and there's another one behind it, and that thing was almost dead, so I'm happy it came back. And we got the Calkins Gold, a very easy plant to propagate. Here's a propagation I just did, and it's already unfurling a new leaf. And I just stuck it in wet ground with an aerial root. And here's the mother. And you see where I made the cuts there and there? I'm already getting a lot of new growth. Look, one here, one here, one here, one here. So from 1 it went to 2, now I'm going to have 4. And I got another one over there too, and they get big leaves. I like them better than the painted lady because they kind of stay closer to the ground before they don't really climb as much. Oh, and here's a new plant, White Light Knight or White Wizard, and this was just a baby plant, and the leaves got big. That's one of the original leaves when I first got it. This one, and now the leaves are like 3 times the size. Then we got the table pants. And here's one of the new leaves from the Ataba pants, which is like a Belletti, only purple underneath. We got some pink princesses everywhere, more tomatoes. Got the High-Low Beauty. Nice plant. So we're doing good here. Here's another cutting from that elbow. Look, this latest leaf that unfurled made me happy. It's got a little white here and there. Another green emerald. We got some neon pothos, I believe. And look at the size of that neon. And you can see it spreading all over here. And you can see I'm growing a lot of stuff here, and it's keeping me busy. Oh, here's a nice one for you. Check this out. The burrow marks, variegated. I got another one over here. Another Thai constellation. And if you've ever seen a silver sword, that's how they get when the leaves start getting bigger. That's your... And look, I had a coconut that came up. Happy about that. And I got, of course, I got stingrays. And look at that new leaf. And look at all these pups. Here's a rare Sansevieria. I believe it's a Francesi 524. Very slow grower, but it's a beautiful plant. Nothing at all like a Mansonia. And totally different from a Kirky copper, Pluchara copper tone, which I have over here, if you want to see the difference. And you can see that's a copper tone, and this is the Francesi, and the leaves are much thicker. They're like, you can't even bend them. Look, they're solid leaves. The copper tone, a little bit skinnier, the leaves. So let's put that there for now. So that's it, guys. Got some cactus growing, and I started growing cactus down there from my tortoise. And the other day I found cleaning out weeds, and you see that tree right there? That little one? That's a strawberry guava. And the only way it got there is, I guess, the birds were pooping over there. So I saw the fruit on it and I was like, oh my goodness. So I was happy about that. And here we have another Epipremium Pinatum Variegata, and it came up from here. I don't even think it's dead. So what happened was it rooted into the palm and went down to the ground from here. So all of this growth is from the palm. It's rooted into the palm. Look at that. And you couldn't move it if you wanted. Now, this painted lady is not doing that. So I have another Epipremium down here, and we'll see what happens with that one. So that's it for now, guys. We're gonna have more updates. I got lots of plants we didn't go over. We got bananas, all kinds of bushes. So if you want me to do a video on anything else, cactuses, you just let me know. And Stingray Steve will be signing out after he shows you his miniature coconuts that he's growing. Right there's a miniature coconut. It's got yellow petioles. And this right here is a lychee nut that I grew from seeds, and it's a real slow grower. So take care, guys. God bless.